The Kansas freshmen have been imagining this moment their entire lives. Yes, the court is the exact same size, but the stage, it's a bit bigger. And as the young Kansas freshman will tell you, fulfills a childhood dream. KU won an impressive 27 sets to their opponent's 8. Yeah, you heard that right. Against 8 different teams in 9 games, the Jayhawks only dropped 8 sets. I'm here in downtown Kansas City at the Sprint Center, home of the 2019 Big 12 Tournament Championship. I have the trophy right here over my left shoulder, which will be given to the winner on Saturday, as well as an automatic bid to the 2019 NCAA Tournament later this month. Zach Fisher courtside here in the Vivint Smart Home Arena in Salt Lake City, Utah. We await the Kansas Northeastern matchup, but first we have to wait for the New Mexico State Auburn matchup right before that 5-12 matchup there. But talking about Kansas and Northeastern, some of the keys to the game really quickly. So as you can see, the excitement from the last season carries over, so stick around for more from Allen Fieldhouse. Back to you in the studio. And last, and who would I say would the front runner would be, is former LSU coach Les Miles. Dennis Dodd again reported about the mutual interest between the two parties and that they have been in contact. Yesterday, I took a stroll down the Riverwalk here to see the variety of fans and their takes on what would happen in this year's Final Four. The first group that I encountered was a group of basketball managers from Missouri State. Yes, I actually caught up with a couple of the KU players, as Ellen just said, after the Big 12 tournament, talking about how this season's a little different. They didn't win the conference. They've had injuries and eligibilities, some inexperience, so this tournament's a little different, and they're playing with a little chip on their shoulder, something to prove. We're going to go over a couple keys to victory for a KUW against Villanova on Saturday. Xavier the Savior, that's what every single Wildcat basketball fan should be saying after that close-fought victory against the TCU Horned Frogs, 70-61 here in the Sprint Center in downtown Kansas City in the Big 12 Tournament Championship. Tip for that game should be around 8 or 8:30, depending on when the Kansas State game ends. So regardless, it should be some exciting basketball tonight here in the Sprint Center in downtown Kansas City. Zach Fisher, News Press Now Sports. Typically, you would want to get all the pressure you can on a young quarterback, but since he can run, expect KU to have him drop back and pass this week. Use this as an example. Last week, Texas Tech played TCU. TCU sent a 3-man rush and gets the sack on Duffy because he has to sit back and throw. Later in that game, TCU sends a 5-man blitz and Duffy reads it perfectly, finds the gap for the 38-yard touchdown run.